Hi, Al Caudullo here, and I'm going to be reviewing the Pico G2 4K Enterprise headset. Now you may be wondering, why am I reviewing a 3DOF headset? The answer is simple. Now that Oculus has dropped the Oculus Go, that opens up a huge need for a quality 3DOF headset. And as you may have already heard, Time magazine has picked the Pico Neo 2i as one of the 100 best inventions of 2020. And it deserves that award, rightfully so. But it's not the only stellar VR headset from Pico. The Pico G2 4K Enterprise now reigns supreme as the #1 3DOF headset. Weighing in at only 448 grams with a 75 Hz refresh rate, built-in RGB camera, and 128 gig of internal storage, and the bonus of being able to add up to a 256 gig micro SD card to store every VR video that you can imagine and still have room to spare. The Pico G2 4K Enterprise headset uses the RGB stripe configuration for its 4K LCD, giving you a 3840 by 2160 screen resolution. Screen door is completely eliminated using a PPI, pixels per inch, of a whopping 818 PPI. The Pico G2 4K comes with a remote, but unlike your old Oculus Go, you don't need the remote. There are controls built into the side of the headset that can do anything that you need to do with the remote. The kiosk mode can be chosen to dedicate the G2 4K Enterprise to a single application for simple use cases. The 4200 milliamp hour battery lasts you a whopping 2.5 to 3 hours, more than enough for most use cases. Pico made a great choice in the material for the face pad. The leatherette is replaceable and it can be easily cleaned and disinfected, which is so important in these COVID days. The audio is good, but it's not great. In noisy environments, you will probably need to plug into the 3.5mm jack for headphones, but that's really the same for all headsets in noisy environments. The 101-degree field of view is the industry standard right now, and the Pico stays in its lane with that. There are a couple of variations for the Pico G2. The G2 4K is almost identical to the G2 4K. The big difference is that the Pico G2 4K has a larger capacity of built-in memory, 128 versus 32 gig. The G2 does not have the built-in RGB camera. The Pico G2 4K also has a 20% larger battery. And the G2 4K Enterprise is the perfect choice for consumers that are not big gamers and really just are interested more in VR video. The G2 4K has much better support for enterprise users than what Facebook offered on the Go. It's a sturdy built headset and will handle the bumps and pings that enterprise usually entails. I only have one caveat for the G2 4K, and that's the head strap. It reminds me of a diver's face mask with rubber straps holding onto your head. It does have this nice little pad on the back, which does help some with comfort, but I would have much preferred the same halo headband type that the Pico Neo 2i has, which, by the way, in my opinion, is the best on the market. That point is especially true in light of the cracking issues with the new Quest 2. It really was not a good design, and a huge recall-worthy mistake by Oculus, which goes to show no one is perfect. I purposely waited to post this review as I didn't want to be overshadowed by the Quest 2. This is the best top-of-the-line 3DOF headset on the market, and it deserves the accolades and the best exposure possible. It offers you access to both the Viveport App Store and the ability to add Steam games, and that gives you a winning combination for many games and apps. This headset has definitely earned its place in the VR ecosystem. I totally recommend it for anyone in the market for a good 3DOF headset, and definitely for enterprise users. This is the way to go.